we're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
Percocet pill on me. Ice on my neck, baby, chill with me. Them niggas that post in the back don't take nothing. Them niggas a kill for me. Backins I count on my sleep on fleet. 100K spent that on Paddock Philippe. Bitch, and my dog give me treat. Ooh, hop out the frog and leap. I put them bricks in the fender. My bitch, she walking around like she Kris Jenner. I used to break in the inner, then take off running like the game of Temple. Ooh. It's simple, I play with a mental. Mama say she saw me on Jimmy Kimmel.
Mama.
Count it up cause I'm a money symbol. Walking with these racks, I'm looking crippled.
Money.
Fuck on that bitch and I tip her. A nickel for me to take pictures.
Nickel.
Not from LA, but I clip her.
Bird.
Double my cup, pour a triple. Fox on my body, no Vivica. I'm not your average or typical. Look at my wrist, here is critical. Hold it up, dropping the temperature. I get that bag on a regular.
Bad.
I got a back on my cellular.
Bird.
Back it up, cookies is medical.
Bad.
Back it up, cookies is medical.
Cookies.
Cocaine, codeine, etc.
White.
Cocaine and lean is federal.
White.
I take off landing on Nebula. As of now, 20 ends on my schedule. Take off. You get the bag and fumble it. I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Straight out the lot. 300 cat and I cocaine with a Rest in peace, Takeoff.
Rest in peace, Takeoff.
Fuck that.
Man.
That boy was nice.
Them young boys created their own style, fam.
They really did, bro. And they was, bro, he did mad work. He was only 28, bro. Mm-hmm. He did mad work. And I like how that nigga evolved. He don't sound the same as when he first came out. You listen to Fight Night, he don't sound like what we just did. If you know me, know this ain't my phone, right? Like he evolved with his skills and he was still nice the whole time.
We definitely got a lot more with Takeoff.
Rest in peace, Takeoff.
But let's introduce this podcast because I jumped the gun last episode, which was probably recorded by like over a month ago. I said that was episode 200. No, this is episode 200.
This is 199.
No, this is episode 200.
This 200. That was 199.
Yeah, this is episode 200. So hold on. Let me find a round of applause. Give it up for your boys.
2
Even though we did have like a bonus episode in between, so this is like 201. But officially, this is 200 on the title. So without further ado, man, let's get into it, man. It's your boy Flaw 700, aka Flaw Call Van Dam, aka Flaw Cigar, aka your boy Dump Some Goy.
And you know what it is. It's your only fly guy in the sky, but feet grounded because I'm so humble. It's your boy Fresco Fame. You can follow me on Twitter at Fresco Fame and on Instagram at Fresco Fame. No C, that's an X though.
And like I said, this is episode 200 of the podcast, brothers. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I get all of the old clips and videos of our podcast. It's like, yo, this is what you did like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It'd be like classical moments, man.
Facts.
Scenery's always changing, whether it be at Starbucks, whether we be at the basement, whether we be like so many.
Yeah, we had a couple of different spots.
Yeah, the sceneries was always changing, was always improving. We was like, it was a lot of dope spots, but I think my favorite had to be like the Starbucks movement.
Starbucks was the dopest.
Starbucks movement. Even though when we was in the basement, it kind of gave you that
the early grind days.
Yeah, it kind of gave you them early grind days. That little Joe Button
episode 5.
Episode 5. No, I'm talking about we was on our Hamilton.
Oh, Hamilton. Yeah.
Now at my pop's crib, doing like episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like episode like we did like 1 through 20, something like 1 through 30,
something like
1
that.
through 1 through 40, I think. One of them joints though. But yeah, we was doing that in there, bro. Early days, we didn't know what we was looking at. Had my pops engineering everything, and then they started making these little podcast devices, and it just became cake from there. But yeah, episode 200 for you boys, man. It's been a minute since we recorded our last episode. How have you been? How is your mental health? What's going on? What's new? Because I know some things are new. Gotta be.
Well, the holidays are coming up. That's what's fucking new. And, you know, it's that time of the year, man. It's, you know, it's cold outside. Ain't shit to do really, but get on your grind out here and try to make the holidays the best for all around you and still stay on top of the everyday that you got, you know what I'm saying, that you got to take care of. So that's where I'm at with it. Currently working 2 jobs. I've been trying to work 2 jobs for a minute, honestly, because 1 job just don't cut it for me, man. So
yeah, I think that's universal, and I don't think it matters how much money you actually make at your job.
Just 1 ain't enough.
1 ain't enough.
One more.
Yeah, 1 ain't enough. But that's like the rule of thumb though. Like the wealthy people.
Hold on, because we talk about my week.
Okay. Okay. All right. Save that thought.
Yeah, 2 jobs. I fucking been so tired working these 2 jobs these last 2 weeks, bro. I ain't never been this exhausted. Like, but you know, I'd rather be tired than broke, bro. That's some real shit. Like when I get the deposit, I'm good. Like, you know what? I ain't tired no more. I actually think I can do a couple more hours. You know what I'm saying? But that's just it with me, man. I got a financial plan I've been trying to put in motion for a minute now, and it's finally starting to get the rolling. And you know, it take money to make money, so it'll lead to other opportunities of me reaching out for different avenues just to get my hands on some. You know what I'm saying? Some income and get some shit streaming and flowing. So it ain't always dependent on that check. So
yeah. And
that's where I'm at. Kids getting big. I almost gave my son his first ass whooping not long ago. Oh, he was so close. Oh, he was close. He was close. He pissed in my car, bro. I don't even let motherfuckers eat in my car. This little nigga, we went to the movie to see Black Panther, which we're going to get into later. After the movie's over, of course, naturally, everybody got to go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom. I take him with me into the men's restroom. I use the bathroom. Like, yo, go to the bathroom. I don't have to go, daddy. All right, man, listen, we just sat in this 4.5-hour movie, but this shit was long as hell, and you drank your whole beverage, bro. If I got to go, you got to go. Go to the bathroom. Daddy, I don't have to go. So I go, I wash my hands, I ask him the 3rd time, Jace, are you sure you don't have to go to the bathroom? Daddy, I don't have to go. All right. And we decided to go to the mall after this. Halfway up the highway, bro. Daddy, oh, buddy. Hey, you got to hold it down, bro. What you think this is, man? There ain't no portable bathroom with you. Where you go, you just decide you go where you want to. I told him to hold it. Man, 2 minutes later, I look in the mirror. His ass is crying. Tears running, like he just mad. I said, hey, yo, you better have pissed on my seat, bro. He start crying. I'm like, yo, I was mad as I cursed his little ass out. Why the fuck you ain't going to the bathroom when I asked you 4 times at the movies? Daddy, it was an accident, my ass, boy. You done pissed all over my seats. Fuck your clothes.
Yeah, fuck your clothes.
We gonna wash them. I gotta scrub these seats, man. Bro, I was so tight, bro. I was so tight. I called his mom like, yo, I'm dropping his ass off now. Where you at? Dropping him off. But
yeah, I don't play them games. Like my 3-year-old, when she wake up, you use the bathroom? No. Yes, you do. You send them to the bathroom, they automatically got to go. It's something about, once we see a bathroom, once we see a toilet, we automatically have to go.
Well, somebody, I don't know what the hell wrong with him, because we was in the bathroom. You got. And I was going. He was, bro. Like, we in the men's bathroom. It ain't like he just wandering around. He's pretty much standing right next to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, he ain't 2 years old, bro. He about to be 6. He know when he got to go to the bathroom. Yeah. He comes. We be in the house. He walked past me. He walked past the bathroom. Daddy, I gotta poop. What the hell you telling me for? Go, you walk past the bathroom to tell me you had to poop instead of just going. You would have called me, Daddy, I'm done using the bathroom like you normally do. So, none of all that shit is unacceptable, bro.
I'm just saying.
He don't pee on himself when he in school.
I'm just saying, I would have made him go. Like, yo, put them pants down, stand right there, and we not leaving till you go.
Well, I made a mistake of trusting a 5-year-old. Try to get a little rope. Now I got to reel his ass back in. I told him, next time I take your ass to the movies, I'm putting a diaper on your ass. He was like, Daddy, no, I'm not a baby. You acting like one. The hell you think this is? Strapping it depends on your ass, boy.
Pull-ups.
And wrapping him in a towel.
Bring some baby wipes.
Pissed in my car, bro. I was so tight. I ain't even so much as spilled the beverage in my car.
Episode 200.
Little ass. Little ass nigga.
So where do you want to start the pod off? Matter of fact, you want to start off with
Black Panther 2.
Black Panther 2?
Yeah. Black Panther 2. What you thought?
What I thought of Black Panther 2.
I see some grays coming in that beard, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's looking prominent.
They was here last time.
Not like that.
The grays?
Bro, them grays is gray.
I told you. I just woke up and came here.
Your grays is gray. Grab that comb. Spread them shits out. Spread them shits out. But continue.
So Black Panther 2 was released last week. And
let's see how much they sold.
The first... Well, they number 1, baby. They number 1.
Of course they are.
The original... Not the original, but the first Black Panther film came out in 2018. And the energy that was surrounding the 218 project was phenomenal. The energy, the attitude, the way it had, you know, black people, you know what I mean, come together was just incredible. Yeah. And I went on record by saying it was like one of the greatest movies I ever seen. Not
everybody thought they was T'Challa.
Yeah, everybody thought they was T'Challa or Killmonger. Like everybody was naming themselves after it. And then it was like, for Halloween, you know what I'm gonna be.
Right.
I think we had a whole episode about it. We was hyped, man. We crossed our X's.
Motherfuckers, a list of people not welcome to Wakanda.
Yeah, we did all of that. Mm-hmm. For this movie, not so much.
There's still a couple of you niggas not invited, though.
I just didn't feel none of the Wakanda energy in this movie. It was like a good movie. It was like a good Marvel movie.
Right.
Black Panther, the first one, was just fuck Marvel.
It was like a statement. It was like a statement movie.
Yeah, like fuck Marvel. This ain't no Marvel movie. This is our movie. We taking this. We hijacking this. Yeah, I just didn't feel like I watched it, and that's my fault. And I think that's everybody's fault. The expectations. The first one was just phenomenal. You can't ask for another one. You can't ask for another one. They was never going to do it. And it has nothing to do with Chadwick Boseman.
It does.
You think if he was there, it would have been as incredible?
It would have been a completely different movie.
They still would have had to fight the fish guy.
Not necessarily, but it would have been with him. It would like the movie was geared to honor him not being there, but with him actually being that role, you get a completely different movie.
I just think you just would have had T'Challa fighting no more. I think you would have the same thing. I think the mom would have died, and I think that Killmonger. I don't think Killmonger makes.
But it would have been better because the what I didn't like about it was although it made, and I knew it was going to be the sister, be Black Panther. Who the hell else would it have been? It only made sense, but she wasn't a warrior, bro. She couldn't fight.
Yeah, their fighting scene was pretty light.
She could not fight. Yeah, you Black Panther, but you can't fight. You're no warrior. You're a royalty, but you have not been trained, you know what I'm saying, to be such.
That is true that they never showed her. I mean, in the part one, she had those hands that shoot lasers out, right?
That was it.
But that doesn't make you a warrior.
Nah, she was, you know, she's the tech person. She the one that transforms the vibranium into shit that they can use for their city.
And at the end, it showed M'Baku wanting to fight for the throne, which is what you have to do. You have to strip yourself of the power.
Yeah, M'Baku about to be king then, bitch.
Yeah, because ain't nobody else out there gonna beat him. Stand toe to toe. She never did that. You get what I'm saying? But like we said, she was going to be the Black Panther because T'Challa really dies in real life, and she not real life, but in the comic world, she takes over. I mean, comic people know that,
right?
That's a little above my pay grade, but I've heard through the grapevine that she is the Black Panther once T'Challa moves on. So yeah, she's her not being a warrior and their fight scene being really light. You get what I'm saying? So.
Because that nigga, whatever the fuck his name was.
Crazy ass name.
He was a bad motherfucker. He was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah. Fire movie, though. Don't get it twisted. It's just, if you like Doctor Strange, if you like the Ant-Mans, for black people, it's a fire movie.
It was a good movie.
But it just...
Action-wise. I'll give it a 7 overall. It's my rating.
And it's now you just dropping Black Panther down to what the original, like, all the other... rating that you would give all the Marvel movies. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like the first Black Panther was so incredible, so powerful. Like I don't see no pictures. Remember how when the first
I don't know. Civil War was super fire.
I'm talking about for us though, for the people.
I mean, I am the people, nigga. I love people.
Everybody talking about no goddamn Civil War, fam.
Black Panther was in that too.
That wasn't his movie.
It don't matter, but he was in it.
I'm talking about.
Don't he still get support if you watch it if he in it?
I'm talking
Black Panther was in it and watched Civil War.
No, nobody said I'm watching Civil War because Black Panther's in it.
That's when I learned about him.
You watched it, fam. So you watched it.
I watched it because it was good.
No, you watched it because it was Cap versus Iron Man.
No, I watched it because it was Cap, Falcon. Like these niggas, it was literally a civil war. It was like they split down the middle and went to war. That shit was fire.
You was going to watch it anyway. It was part of the MCU series.
I'm just saying.
The fact that
that shit was for me. As a fan, period, as a person of the people in the people.
The fact that the Black Panther was in it made it a plus. I'm just saying, after Black Panther in 2018 came out, all the pictures and videos that they showed afterwards, everybody throwing up the Wakanda Forever sign at the theater behind the pictures, I saw none of that.
Yeah, I ain't seen that before that.
As far as I seen Black Panther like 3 times in the movie theater. I don't see people reeing up to go see it for the second time or third time.
It's not happening.
Might be due to the recession. Might be because it's the cold weather. I don't know. The first one dropped in February. This one's dropping in the middle of November. We cold. We getting ready for the holidays.
Yeah,
I think the season has something to do with it. And it was Black History Month when it dropped. It's a lot that has changed. And I just think...
Wasn't it cold when the first one came out?
Yeah, February's cold, but we're getting ready for spring and it's Black History Month. We showed out in 2018. Mm-hmm. At the same time, 2018 to 2022 is a long time. It's the gap between movies. It shouldn't have been. It's another point that I'm gonna get to, and it's only that way because of the MCU universe, and they had to humble us. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No. COVID played a big part too. Real big part.
Yeah, but all the other movies dropped.
Yeah, but them shits happened way before COVID.
The young lady Shuri got hurt. That was another thing they got postponed it. Delayed it. Shuri, Black Panther. Oh. Shuri, she got injured too. So not only was it
COVID, right. Yeah.
Not only was it COVID, but COVID damn sure definitely played a part in it. But definitely a 4-year gap is too long for an incredible film as such. Because we
come out part 2 supposed to drop 2 years later.
2 years later, if not a year later. Right. Because at the end of the day, bro, we done grown up. Man, we 4 years. Who knows what we're into?
Now I'm looking at the shit. All right, man. Look, let's put the suit on. Man. That's what I'm looking at. I'm like, man, when she gonna put the suit on? It was like they throwing water bombs and shit and talking the languages. I gotta read subtitles through the whole half the shit.
It was a lot of funerals.
Put the beat on.
Yeah. It was a lot of Also, and I'm going to take it a step further and say the soundtrack. The soundtrack for part 1 was phenomenal. Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck this shit was Rihanna did, to be honest with you. I was like,
But when I saw Kendrick Lamar drop an album earlier this year, I said, oh, he's out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what are they going to do? So now I'm sitting here waiting for the soundtrack in the movie. Soundtrack drops. Not one liquor song is in English except for Rihanna's.
What?
And it's like 20 songs on there. I get it.
That's stupid, guys. Use your Is this camera on? Use your common sense.
I might be over exaggerating by saying only one song, but that's how it felt though. It's a lot of Caribbean, it's a lot of, international feel on there. It's the Black Panther. They're in Africa, they're in Wakanda. So I get it. But not even the soundtrack doesn't even live up to the hype of the original movie. Like I said, I don't know if it has anything to do with Chadwick Boseman. I just think that when something that powerful hits you, the expectations for it to do it again is on us. It's just not going to. It's not going to fill that void.
The moment he passed, I didn't expect the same movie anyway. It's just not, bro. I didn't watch this Black Panther like. Well, I don't know. It's weird, man, because he actually passed, and that's like it's fucked up. Like. They're honoring him through the whole movie, and I thought they did a good job of like representing him. His casket was fire, by the way. But I don't know, man. Just without your main guy, bro, it just ain't the same, man.
No, I get it.
It just ain't the same. It's impossible to carry the same weight without the guy that did it for you the first time. Like you can't even get close to that.
Yeah, I get it. Marvel movies, Marvel TV shows is like it's action, and the storylines be dumb. They be dumb. So it's like I said, it's like a typical Marvel movie.
I ain't gonna cap. I was mad as hell when she fired the general. Like, damn, it's like I ain't kidding.
Yeah, but that's her. Yeah, but
you blaming me for all the shit that happened before this.
She might have been going through some shit. Like, first off,
that's what it was.
Yeah, she was just going through.
She clearly just unleashed all her shit. Like at this moment, it's like, bitch, I've been holding this shit down for mad years, bro.
But that's typical though. Damn, my daughter gone. I got to take it out on somebody. That's typical shit. My daughter? Oh, you done. Then your husband snaked us like 4 years ago.
I killed him. What the fuck? Like I put a stop to him.
Nah, she ain't killing him.
And it was me that stopped the shit.
I forgot his name, but at the end of the day, you got to put some respect on his name because I'm not winning no Oscar and being like fifth fiddle in a Black Panther movie, fam.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm a fucking Academy Award winning actor.
So bitch got to see me.
Either I'm the Black Panther
or I'm going to fight. Or I got to see that nigga.
So yeah, she the queen was going through some shit. Daughter kidnapped. She lost T'Challa. Oh yeah, she was like when Killmonger came, you stood right by his side. But she told him what she was up to. Like, listen,
right? No, bro, I'm loyal to this country and that throne, bro. I just don't hop. Oh no, you what? Nah, it's the same deal every time.
Technically, that's how it works, man. The king is in charge of the art.
The king is in charge. So now I'm supposed to go against the king and be a traitor.
That's like the president. Does everybody in the army like Joe Biden?
Right, exactly.
No, but he's in charge now.
That's exactly what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
That's exactly what it is. All like,
hey, well, who the president?
Who the president?
Bitch ain't flying these jets no more. Fuck out of here. You got to make me fly these jets. No.
And you'll be dealt with. Like, you'll be dealt with.
Right.
But yeah, I think she was going through something, and she let
her emotions get the best of her.
I was trying to think of her name.
Ramona?
No, that ain't her name, fam. It's to start with O. I believe start with O.
No, it's like Ramona.
Okay,
Ramona
we'll call her Ramona. We'll get flack for it.
I'm gonna look it up right now because I know what I'm talking about, but I know my stuff. Now I had good conversation recall.
Did you see the Black Adam movie?
Not yet, but I do want to see it.
Black Adam was fire. Those are the last two movies that I actually seen, fam. I don't really go to the movies just for anything. Gotta be like some action movies, man.
Yeah, Ramonda. The Queen of Wakanda.
Not the Queen of Wakanda. I'm talking about the general.
Shit, man.
Those do start with a O.
I forgot. Okoye?
Yeah, Okoye. There you go. I don't know. Start with Okoye. There you go. Hey, but if you haven't, I mean, maybe I should have told you spoiler alert, but I don't, hope you fast forwarded this 20 minutes of the podcast. But yeah, if you haven't seen Black Panther, go see it. If you see it, go see it again, man. Last year, the energy was different. I don't know if just because it's like 4-year difference or whatever, but it just ain't there right now.
Just wasn't a movie, bro. And also, why they just like, why you had to die in the movie? Why can't you just like get a guy to play Black Panther? You just replace his character. Is that disrespectful to do that because he actually passed away? But it happens in movies all the time. Contractual obligations or disagreements or problems on set with co-stars. You replace the nigga and you act like it never happened.
I think that would have been...
Go get the other dark-skinned nigga from London that can hide his accent. What's his name? My man from Snowfall. Yeah,
No.
You Black Panther.
No, he not Black Panther fan. No, he not the Black Panther fan. I think I would have laughed. I think
that should have been funny as hell.
I think I would have laughed through the whole fucking movie if he was Black Panther, man. He not the Black Panther fan. But I do think them recasting him probably wouldn't have been as bad because we know the real stories.
Right.
It wasn't about,
he didn't die in the Black Panther didn't die in the comic and you had to replace him, then you got to do all that. Like that gentleman actually lost his life due to something he was dealing with. So it's like, why does his character have to be perished in the film? Why can't you just swap the character and keep the story going?
Now that I think about it, it definitely would have been a different movie because you think about it, Suri spent like the entire 4 hours of the movie like mourning. Like, so she wasn't like, there was never a scene where she was powerful. You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't walk with her head like T'Challa was. You get what I'm saying? Like, step into the room. Because I'm thinking, this is the richest, T'Challa like the richest man or this family like the richest family like in the world. And that was never brought up. Like, nothing about them was ever brought up. You get what I'm saying?
And it's like scenes like when she went to the ancestral plane, she sees Killmonger instead of her brother because he wasn't able to shoot any scenes. Replace him. And he's there, and she's talking to her brother, and she gets that clarity.
I like that part, though.
I did like it because she needed it. That's what she was feeling. Like, she was feeling like Killmonger, so that's what she saw. I did understand that, but at the same time, like, I thought that was kind of dope that she saw him actually.
Yeah, that part made.
But at the same time, if she would have went out and kicked ass after that, I mean, well, she barely won. Like,
but T'Challa,
how much fire did you get filled with?
T'Challa barely beat M'Baku. He barely beat Killmonger. Like,
he lost. Oh, well, the first time he definitely lost. The second time was very...
He kind of lost them all until show them who you are. Yeah. And then he hulked up. M'Baku kicked his ass,
most of the good guys be losing in the movies, man. Yeah, that's until they get their little one last final with the smartness.
I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of people had a problem with the fish people being superior to the Wakandians. But that's how you supposed to create your storyline. Like, oh my God, how we going to beat them? Like M'Baku got his ass beat. Like
I thought that nigga died when he punched him in his chest. I was like, damn.
But that's how you tell a story, though. These guys are powerful. How will we do it? And they find a way. So that's how it's supposed to work.
I for sure was confused when they first popped up, though. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. So the whole time, and I get it, I do. But
it was these plankton-looking niggas just sitting there in the water.
The whole time, the Wakandians were either losing people or getting their ass beat. So. Yeah. It just wasn't, I mean, like I said, I've seen.
They might as well let M'Baku be Black Panther, bro. He already dumb strong.
I don't want
to. He get the suit. It's
you got to
over,
be.
bro.
You got to be slim in that suit, fam. Nobody want to see M'Baku in that suit, fam. That's like he'll look like Venom in that suit.
He would look like.
He too fucking big for that suit, fam.
Nah, bro. Nah, I'm saying though. He'd be the best candidate. He lose weight, sure. You know, lose a couple pounds.
I know you.
He funny as hell.
Yeah.
I liked it, but it could have been better. But I also wouldn't mind if, if they would have swapped out Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther character for somebody else. I understand, but I could also understand why they didn't. Maybe they would have felt like it was a disrespectful gesture to his legacy and what he did provide to the first movie. And I get that, but at the same time, it's still a movie, and
Well, they found the replacement. Now they just got to fast forward.
Who?
His son.
Yeah, but who the fuck is he gonna be when he get older? It's Leon from Snowfall.
He got to grow up, right?
Who the fuck is ain't like he we. What, they're gonna wait till that kid is actually grown? Then it's like, who the hell is he?
No. Black Panther's over, but
they gonna have to get my man from The Shy. It's like the little black dude.
If they,
that's he gonna be like what? By the time the next Black Panther movie come out, he'll be like 18, 19, maybe
works.
20.
That works.
It might be him.
That works. You know how they do in the movie theaters? 20 years later.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That works.
And then he was in the first one at the very end too.
Then he can't be it then.
Nah, he can't be the son. Yeah, you're right. Damn,
he can't be in Oakland and then be T'Challa's son when he was already there.
Yeah.
Fuck.
How you his son, man? You was with him.
They try to pull that, fam.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
That'd be the worst movie ever.
Yeah, that'd be wild. That's a hard reach.
But Black Panther, welcome to the sequel life, where not all the sequels, critical. Yeah, everything's critical. Where not everybody's gonna like part 2 or part 3 or something. You get what I'm saying? Like The Godfather goes through this. Nobody, right? I don't think people like part 3, but part 1 and part 2 is fire. Like you make sequels.
Chew me up, but I've actually never seen The Godfathers.
I don't think it's too long. Chew you up, fam. They came out in the 70s.
No, I'm saying, but they've been out long enough for me to watch it. I just don't like them long. Once I heard this shit was like 3 hours, like, nah, I'm good.
Some movies you can't go back and watch, man, for visual purposes.
Agreed.
That's how I feel about The Wire. That's why when I went back to watch it, I'm like, man, I know these characters already, fam. Like they grown, they.
I disagree with that. Just appreciate it for what it is. You ain't got to look at niggas like he a grown man now. Why he still on The Wire? Like, no.
That's how I looked at it. What's my man name?
Wallace?
No, the cop. He was one of the cops, but his role in Power. He was in Power, or no, he was in the Terrence Howard show on Fox. But anyway, some of them characters I was recognized from other shows.
Bro, that's every show on every channel that's ever been aired.
I don't go backwards, though. All of the stuff I watch is fresh. The Wire is the one show that I went back on. I think that's the first and only show, and that's why I had that opinion on it. That's the only show I went back on.
Nah, you got to go back and watch some shows, bro.
Okay.
I'm still waiting to see. I got to go back and watch The Sopranos. I still haven't watched that.
I watched The Sopranos. I did.
I heard that shit was hard.
It was. It was racist, but it was hard.
Yeah, Italians don't like black people. We know that forever.
That's a fact.
But I still want to watch it, though.
That's a fact.
I still want to watch it, but The Wire, shit, man. I feel like after watching The Wire, all the shows that I ended up liking that I thought was original, man, niggas got their ideas from The Wire. Like, dead ass.
Now that you got them 2 jobs, watching The Sopranos is going to be tough. You can actually go to HBO Max and put the
I got 2 jobs, but I still got all 3 days a week, though, so I'm lit.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah. But yeah, go see the Black Panther, man. All right.
Oh, it wasn't none of that.
Was none of that. No.
Oh.
No, they did it at the end, but it was going off.
Yeah, I mean, I was over it. I was ready to get the fuck out.
Yeah,
at that point. They lucky. I waited till after the credits roll for that last scene because I almost forgot that's how they be playing.
And they didn't do the double entendre, like the double last scene. I stayed for the whole end. And
no. So you wild out. I was at my wit's end at that point. Got to go.
Nah, because they usually have 2 in screen.
Had an extra large Pepsi too. Got to go.
All right, so where you want to go now? What you want to talk about?
Let's talk a little bit more about Takeoff, man.
Takeoff.
Did we talk about Takeoff yet?
In the beginning. We spit some. Well, you spit some bars. I was ad-libbing. Takeoff.
Yo, shout out to the Migos.
At the age of 28,
rest in
peace,
life. Takeoff.
I woke up to rest in peace, Takeoff. And of course, when you wake up to something like that, you go, nah. Did I just see what I just saw?
Right.
Turns out this young man was 28 years old, and the information that came out first was, it was over a dice game. So I instantly got annoyed. Like, dice game? Y'all argue?
The rich niggas, dice?
Like, stupid. Then as more information started to come out, Takeoff was just standing there. Some words got exchanged between Quavo and we don't know who, really. Mm-hmm. And I don't care about some basketball game, fam. I'm out before I had to hurt somebody. It's what I heard Quavo say. Mm-hmm. And then I didn't see nothing else after that, but I heard whoever the killer was just happened to grab Takeoff and just shoot him in the back of the head.
I ain't heard that.
Yeah, he grabbed him, shot him in the back of the head. And the reason why I said it was friendly fire, because he grabbed him, shot him in the back of the head, and then Migos people started shooting and wound up shooting Takeoff because he's a shield now.
Oh, I ain't.
Yeah,
I ain't heard
they
that.
did him that.
I
nasty.
heard. Once the shooting started happening, he was just in the crossfire.
Nah.
Like when Quavo started walking away and shit. Even the videos I saw kind of supported that. I ain't seen nobody grab nobody, but they just started. The nigga that was on the Migos side, nigga had on all black. Quavo said, "I ain't about to sit here argue about basketball. I'm getting the fuck out of here." Something. He walks away. Then all you heard was shots. Boom, 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 boom. Mm-hmm. And that was it. Yeah. Either way.
Sad situation.
Either way, I've been thinking about both. Like, first of all, it was just wild, bro. It's mad people here. First of all, you're in a bowling alley. It's wild people out here. Anybody could have got hit. I think like 3 people got hit. Takeoff is the only one that actually died. And I'm thinking like a Quavo perspective, bro. You there with your nephew, your homeboy, one of your best friends, and you shooting dice 1 second, you get into a little argument, you try to leave, and the next second your nephew's there. You watching him bleed out, bro. Like,
because people are suckers nowadays, fam. Like, I was watching this one video, and this is where a prank goes wrong. A guy walked up to another guy, and I think bumped him and said, "Hey, man, I know you." So the other guy was down in the South, "Yo, man, go get the Draco, man." Like, he just told him, because somebody bumped into him. "Yo, man, go get the Draco, man. This guy think we playing." You get what I'm saying? Like, the first thing they do is go get some.
Go get the Draco for what, bro? My bad.
but it was a joke going wrong.
Right.
But he bumped into the wrong person because they don't play them games. But that usually be like a steal. A
you can't fight me first?
That's what I'm saying. Usually, stole off. He told in broad daylight.
Go get the Draco.
He told one of his goons to go get.
He's about to go down on camera for murdering Nathan.
That's what the first thing they do is grab for the burner. Now, I've been told that a lot of the things that's happening today ain't no different from yesterday. Just more cameras, more social media.
Right.
You get to see more of it. People are filming it. People, and that's the wild part. Pop, pop, pop. People still got their phones out.
Still got the phones out, bro.
I'm getting out of Dodge. I don't get it. And
unless it ain't nowhere to go, bro.
And Takeoff being 28, still being a kid. And we like to have those conversations with saying, why do rich folks hang out in certain areas? Well, I'm 28. Where am I supposed to go? You think I'm supposed to just put on a tuxedo and go sit in the VIP? You think I'm supposed to act like the older people, like Puffy?
Right.
Like, I understand I'm 28.
I'm supposed to have a velvet rope sectioned off in the bowling alley.
I want to go play basketball with my friends.
Right.
I want to go shoot dice. I want to go do a lot of things. I want to go down there and drink. I want to go down there and smoke. I'm 28. I don't get it yet. Yeah. Stop making it seem like that I'm supposed to get something because you got it. Because,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it is always the older people who...
Why was you even there? I was chilling.
I've been there 100 times.
Yeah, right. I've been there 1,000,000 times.
Been there 1,000,000 with the same people.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How many basketball games have turned into arguments?
All of them.
Or competitive games or whatever.
Or a fight.
Cars. Like, whatever we... Listen, man, get out of here, man. These guys pissing me off.
All of some dumb shit.
Who don't say that?
Right. Man, y'all sorry as fuck. Let me get the fuck out of here. You bum ass niggas don't even know how to play.
You can't even say that no more. Go get the Draco, man.
This nigga think we playing with him. We on the basketball court, man. What the fuck? You ain't come to play. You in the wrong place, homie.
Mm-hmm.
It's just fucked up, man. It's just, everybody's mentality is just so quick to just grab a gun, bro. It wasn't like that back then, or back in the 90s, or even the early 2000s too much. Niggas wasn't grabbing ratchets ASAP, bro. Not ASAP. These niggas now, you tell a nigga to shut up. Oh, yeah. Tell you to your face, nigga, we got switches on the glizzy.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Nobody puts their dukes up anymore.
Ain't no time for that shit.
Nobody put their dukes up. You win some, you lose some.
Nah.
But you live.
But the thing about it is, like, when niggas be shooting niggas, don't even be smart about it. Like, they can't get caught. And even worse, they go talk about it on social media. Like, it's the weirdest shit ever.
They're not smart about it, and they're not built to shoot.
Nobody put no plan together. All right, man. I don't know this nigga girl. She work at the motherfucking shop right on 33. Mm-hmm. We're gonna watch her. We're gonna follow him. We gonna run down on their ass. Nope.
Yep. And do you see the way these kids are built? Like they sticks and bones. Like they just skinny as hell. So they always find the biggest gun, but they wrist be like this big.
Yeah.
How do you guys?
You can't even with no shooting practice neither.
No shooting practice.
No shooting practice.
Hitting the wrong person. Because Quavo didn't have to die. Like if obviously Takeoff. I'm sorry. Obviously, Takeoff didn't have to die. Obviously, he wasn't the target because he was minding his business.
Not even arguing. Not even shooting dice. Not even nothing.
And one thing I think we did touch on in the beginning of the episode, the Migos have to get more credit for creating a style, and I think it was Takeoff who created that style. I was reading Quavo's eulogy, and I don't know if it was eulogy or just a message to Takeoff, and I think that he said Takeoff was the one that came up with the triple word style.
Yeah. Offset said the same thing, I believe, too.
That's incredible. Like, to come up with a new style today. You get what I'm saying?
Give me a high five.
Oh, and we're back. Had to take a quick intermission. We left off talking about Quavo, the Migos, how they created a style, which is huge in this day and age. Like, because we are basically in a world where everybody sounds the same. And that was the thing. All these new young dudes.
Everybody sound the same now, mostly because they was copying them niggas.
Well, it was because I was trying to figure it out because it's like they look like Lil Wayne, but they sure enough don't sound like Lil Wayne. Mm-hmm. Like nobody wants to put the rap energy into their game. They just want to look like Wayne, dreads, tattoos, skinny, being gang. They took everything from Wayne except the work ethnic. But when the Migos came, you know, with that like, you know what I'm saying? Like they came up with their own style, and that just needs to be credited. Like more credit needs to be put in their name, fam.
Yeah,
you know, sorry it had to come after one passes, but that's how it works.
Nah, I think there was a lot of talk about, how they were the originators or the first ones to actually make that style popular. But of course, when you say somebody else though they did it, then the other niggas come in. It was us, or they'll be like, "What about these guys?" But it was them.
Besides Drake, like I didn't know that they had they were on a 10-year run. Like it just went so quick. Like that's all you can ask for.
Yeah, like Versace and Fight Night and all that was like 2013, like 2012, 14, some shit like that.
Oh, probably like 12, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, like 12, because according to King James, he was listening to them when he was in Miami in 2010.
I don't know if I can be believing LeBron sometimes, bro. It seemed like he just be throwing shit out there when shit be happening. Yeah. None of this shit really. Like when you see this nigga reading a book, he always on the first page.
The first
it's
page.
Weird. It's so weird. It's so weird. I don't know, but I guess. Bro.
Yeah.
maybe he was.
So yeah, at 28, Takeoff lost his life, and they was going through something. So it's Quavo, Takeoff, Offset. They was going through something.
Right.
I'll definitely like to see Offset and Quavo come together. And honor Takeoff. I don't know through music or through whatever, but obviously there was something going on there. And you hate to see your mans go through it.
Right.
When
they all family too, so it's a little different for them too. Like they all family. Quavo was Takeoff's uncle, and all three of them was cousins, some way or another. But they was all like legit blood family.
This Jay Prince character, I don't know Jay Prince Jr. I don't know what situation he plays in this.
I think he was with the nigga Quavo was gambling with, or he was the person Quavo was gambling with.
But the problem
or arguing with one of them.
The problem is, right? We've always talked about this check-in thing when you come to somebody else's town, which is supposed to guarantee my safety.
Mm-hmm.
But my problem goes a little step beyond that. Jay Prince Jr. You're the son of Jay Prince, who, from what I was told, is really about that. But why is the son really about that? Why isn't the son off to college, starting a business? Why is the son the face of mob ties, the son of the next generation?
With the same name.
Yeah, I don't get it. you chose this life. This life didn't choose you. There's a difference. You get born into this, and as fathers, we like to create the scenario, the situation to get our children out of it.
Right.
And what the princes are doing.
I mean, he probably his dad was probably just wanted them to do the other shit, but then it came to the point where it's like, I want to be just like you, Dad. And it's like, listen, boy, you got a decision to make.
Then you failed as a father, because we've seen other examples.
Yeah.
We talk about this all the time. Look at King Combs. You get what I'm saying? Look at Romeo, Masterpiece. Son. Like, now you get some who don't, but they're when, hey, I'm giving you this opportunity. I've paved the way financially. Go to college. If college is not for you, cool. But there's something you can do. That's like, do you see Snoop Dogg's son gang banging? Welcome to Long Beach, fool. No,
he probably is. You don't see it when he get with his homies. I'm like, man, throw the flag at that nigga, cuz.
I'm sure he's just a Crip.
Throw the flag at that nigga.
I'm sure he's a Crip by association. Like, he cannot be. You get what I'm saying? Like, he has to be. So I get that.
Can't be nothing else.
And when you're around friends, of course, you're going to talk how you talk. But he ain't the guy you go check into when you want to come to Long Beach.
Nah, it's not. Nah.
I'm living my child. I'm living my life. I'm a child. I'm a kid. You get, that's what I'm saying. I think that whole setup with the princess is stupid. And it starts there. And that's why I think what happened because...
I mean, I get it, though.
It's a domino effect.
You can't control your kids, bro. You teach them and show them and give them all the opportunity in the world. We seen that shit on Power. You can get this nigga everything you want. They're going to do what the fuck they want to do.
Okay, but what two things did they have? Well, not two things have in common, but what did Ghost do wrong? He wasn't around.
And he wasn't honest with his kid.
He wasn't honest. He wasn't around. But that's how that happens. If he was there, but the thing is, Jay Prince, like, Ghost was secretive because he was a drug dealer. Jay Prince or anybody else that has failed in his standards are businessmen. I run a record label.
I mean, but you know this nigga ain't doing just that, though. When you don't get the name Mob Ties and run a record label in a city like Houston without doing some dirt.
I could have just showed you that.
Showed you what?
That I'm a music exec.
Yeah,
I discovered the Ghetto Boys.
No, you think that's all I saw, nigga. I saw what you was really doing. You can't hide shit from kids, bro. They be knowing.
Son, I'm going to leave you this record label. I got college. What college you want to go to? What sports you want to play? Like, I'm going to lay it out for you. If you keep saying, I don't want to, none of that, I want to be a gangster, then I don't know
what you going to do? Tell a nigga you not my son no more? I mean, what you gonna do?
It's an option.
It's kind of just like what Tasha did. She's like, he ain't gonna stop. I'm teaching the right way to do it.
Okay, then that's how mamas act. Daddies be like, you want to be a gangster mother? Like, look, okay, you brought up Ghost, right? You want to be a gangster so bad, you get out, go do your own thing.
And what he do? He shot him.
That's true. That's.
You think he would have shot him if he would have been a little bit more understanding?
But that's typically not how it goes. You technically don't shoot your dad. It's just a show.
All I'm saying is, regardless of what you want for your kid is not always going to want that for themselves.
I get that.
And then when they do make the decision, you got a decision to make if you still going to be dad or if you going to just let them go with the wolves.
I get that. Most dads are going to, I'm not going to lie, most dads are going to disown their child, disown their son. Probably not their daughter, but their son. Because now
maybe older dads, not these newer dads, these younger dads, the older dad be like, hey boy, you either live by my rules or you get out my house. That shit ain't like that no more.
Why ain't it
shit ain't like that no more? Because these niggas is young enough to understand that what the fuck these kids is doing. Like,
see, there's a difference. I'm talking about executive men. I'm talking about men that paved the way.
You talking about 3 niggas.
But there are other guys who went through it so you don't have to. Now, maybe those rules won't apply no more if that's what you're saying, but that's where we come from.
Yeah, I mean, bro, it's a whole different ball game set of rules. I don't really know what these little niggas is into because I ain't out here running around with
him. Is an older guy, so he's not a young.
Yeah, but how old is his son though? I don't
20-something. And Jay Prince is about 50-something. That's what I'm saying. He's an older guy, so it's just like, yo, you're not going to do what I do. Now, like your example is the younger generation, yeah, because guess what? They're young enough to be brothers.
Right.
I get that. Like women or sometimes daughters are old enough to be sisters, mother and daughter. Be sisters. But this Jay Prince guy.
I don't know. I just think it's one of those things where it's you either let him run astray and do it wrong and get killed, or you bring him up under the wing and teach him how to do it right so he can make the right move.
You don't want them to die. But when your son, and we talked about this before, when your son bucks up to you, You can either do a few things. Fight him and lose. But you've done forever.
Because if you're a prominent nigga like Jay Prince and your son do actually do some shit and he fuck with somebody, he get killed, now you gotta not only weep for your son, but now you gotta make that right too. You gotta see the niggas that took that action.
If your son is the head of mob ties and he walks around with the straps anyway, he's
it's target. Texas. Everybody is strapped. It's Texas.
Yeah, but if I have afforded you a lifestyle where you do not have to hang around them. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, if you don't hang around them, you're still gonna be strapped in Texas.
That's for anybody then. Now you're moving the goalposts. I'm saying.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying it's Texas, bro. It's the South. Okay. You're gonna be strapped regardless.
Listen, my son is the head of mob ties, which means
he should be strapped.
But now you're a target for whoever don't like mob ties.
Bro, if they don't like mob ties and I'm the head of it, you would need to be strapped.
So how am I I'm saying as a father, how am I protecting you by allowing you to be the head of a gang?
I'm just saying, my nigga, if again, you can tell your sons what you want from him, but if he choose to do it, whatever you're gonna do for himself, then you as a dad got a decision to make.
We agree on that. And I'm saying that
it seems as though his position has been more so, listen, let me show you how to do this, all right? I'll show you how to do this, son.
And in my opinion, Jay Prince is of the age where, my way or the highway. Like you said, you brought up Ghost. Tasha said he's going to do it anyway.
I mean, yeah, but
Ghost.
I mean, that's like the overall like perspective of how older black men are, but that ain't everybody.
Of course not, because obviously Jay Prince isn't allowed to do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm saying why. I'm just saying I don't understand why he would do it.
I mean, who knows, bro? Like, man got their reasons for however they choose to raise their son. I can't tell him he wrong for.
He has to. I can tell him he's wrong because this is the situation.
I don't know what that man's life is like or what they deal with to make him make those decisions. I'm not going to say he's wrong for that.
I can say he's wrong because of what happened with Takeoff. Because your son's not built.
That's not necessarily his fault neither. We don't know the whole story. He might have had nothing to do with it. He probably was just with the niggas there.
Right. But what I'm saying is the whole check in thing is nationwide. You got to go. You got to check in. Right. You're supposed to be safe. And even if it's not your fault, it's your fault. That's life. I'm in charge. It went down on my watch. It's my fault. That's life in general.
I ain't taking the blame for nothing. I don't give a fuck what it is. I was there, but that should have had nothing to do with me.
No, but I checked into you. I'm safe because I'm with you.
I get that. Why you sound like you from Baltimore?
Baltimore.
Fuck? That's not good.
I'm with you.
No, you ain't with me.
I checked in with Fresco Incorporated.
But still, I'm just saying, like, me, I'm not that type of nigga. I'm not taking responsibility for shit I had no part of. If I had something to do with it, yeah. Like, I was with the nigga and he said he about to start squeezing. I ain't say nothing. Or I was with the nigga and I handed him the strap right before he started squeezing. But no, I was with the nigga and they was arguing. I had no idea he was about to start shooting at these motherfuckers.
Then maybe, that's what it is. Then maybe we got to do some more research because what I heard something different. And it's not that Jay Prince told anybody. It's just the people he's with are just programmed to do dumb shit.
Again, and them niggas is the niggas that you need to be questioning.
Who's in charge?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
The only thing that's going to happen is you get the nigga in charge, you going to tell on the nigga that did it. Hey, man, that was a little bean in them. No. Yeah, Lil Bean had the strap.
Somebody else.
Because that's your soldier. Now you got to point out whatever it is.
Somebody else died because allegedly he was the shooter. So they dealt with it. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
If I form an army and y'all blah blah on site because I told you to. That's what I'm saying. I told you. Don't waste no time. Get them. I don't care. Protect me. Because I'm a nerd. I'm a geek. And I don't really know how to dissolve tension. The second you see me in trouble, bang, bang. To me, that's what happens.
Niggas know how to dissolve tension. And that's why they be shooting all the time. Because nobody be able to like, yo, my fault, bro. I ain't even mean it like that.
That's what I'm saying. Did you see when Puffy and my man from Power got into it?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the older people, I get it. The younger kids don't. And that's my beef with Jay Prince Jr. having...
I mean, I'd have been like too big. Like, who the fuck? I don't know who you are. Why are you in my face?
I know, but now if Puffy would have been 24, he probably would have been like, yo, I love you, man. It's me. Don't disrespect me again. But like
he did say that.
He did say that, but he also told him, listen, I love you, man. Like it's me. Like, don't do that.
But I still don't understand. I'm still trying to figure out if you really this nigga you say you are or not. I have no idea you walking up in a full ass costume. You say you Diddy. How the fuck I know you just take some crazy nigga running around here?
I get 2Bit's point. I do. But Diddy, being an older, wise man, dissolved it. That's what I'm saying. It could have went left.
Nah, 2Bit literally had somebody holding him back. I don't think Diddy dissolved shit.
Diddy.
He was crazy. I'm showing love, motherfucker. That ain't dissolving nothing. I'm showing love, motherfucker. What do you mean you showing love? Because I feel like you want to fight. So what are you talking about?
No, if you disrespected me, I'm out here having a good time.
No. I don't give a Halloween or not, motherfucker. Respect my space. I don't give a fuck if you got on a costume and you having a good time. I might not be on that shit. I could be having the worst day of my life right now, and you come out of nowhere playing and talking. No,
I'm the Joker.
And I have no idea who you are.
I'm the Joker.
I don't care.
That's his characteristic. That's what he's supposed to do,
bro. So you just okay with random motherfuckers coming up to you saying I'm the Joker and badgering you?
I'm not gonna want to fight them. I know what they're doing though. I'm not. 2Bit was kind of tough. Like he was.
Bro, again, we just had this comment. You what you said earlier? It was something. They chose the wrong person that day. That prank. Get the Draco.
He chose the wrong person.
He chose the wrong nigga, bro.
Okay, but I brought that up because we're talking about people dissolving heated arguments. Like, let's just say,
I'm not trying to dissolve it when you running up on me being weird.
Okay.
I want you to get away from me now.
2Bit
so I might hook you.
2Bit, but I said Puffy. That's what I'm saying. Jay Prince Jr. and them don't have resolving skills. It's just, like I said, the guy at the mall. Oh, you both get the Draco, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what they go to, and that makes them terrible.
I wouldn't really say, like direct that on them like that. That they have terrible.
It's terrible, fam.
Most street niggas do, but I ain't gonna say Jay Prince particularly.
If somebody says, "Let's get out of here," before I have to hurt somebody, and they start shooting, it's terrible.
But again, on that particular scenario, I heard it was the niggas on the Amigo side that started shooting first.
No, that's the old story. That's the story that you heard when you woke up. I'm telling you that there's been different stories that came out afterwards.
I mean, I've been pretty up to date, and I'm not saying I want to read it. Not to say that you lying, but I ain't heard shit different.
Yeah, it's people coming forward.
Because I fuck with Takeoff, and I want to know what happened, but I ain't really heard nothing different.
It's people coming forward saying of, backing up my side because I made a video about it. I was like, yo, Dice Game. This in the third, that's what I heard. I heard it was friendly fire. I got a whole video saying it was friendly fire. His own man hit him, and then other things started.
You wasn't there.
I know, but
you sound like you reporting live from the scene.
Live from the
I got a whole video. I'm telling them, listen, it was 2 hit. Nigga, what? You just reciting, regurgitating information. Sound like you was there.
Welcome to the YouTube world, baby. That's all you got to do. I got the exclusive.
You should have seen his face. They was like he was reciting from memory and shit. Yeah. Nigga, you wasn't there. That's the name of this episode. You wasn't there. You was not there. Mm-hmm. Oh man. Whoa. Oh man.
But yeah, but that's my opinion, and I'm standing on it. I do get what you're saying, but for me, I think that this poor leadership. When who you looking at? Get the Draco. I just think, fam. I think it's crazy out there.
I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like
sneeze. Get the Draco.
I feel like street niggas been the same street niggas the whole time. It's just now I don't. Again, it's more cameras, but
like for example, right? You've already like there's been hitmen and there's been the hit squad of your group. Not everybody is going to go to war. You get what I'm saying? Like that's like the paid in full scene when they was talking to what's my name with the glasses? Calvin. And Cam was standing behind him like, yo, what the fuck you want to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, today, Cam would have pulled out and shot him. Like, no. Yeah, we're going to set it up that he get hit.
Dead meat on
that's
the spot.
That's what I'm saying. Instead of having a conversation.
If that 1984 paid in full club scene happened on the corner of Chicago in 2002, Calvin would have smoked niggas. On the spot.
But you see, they try to have
Nigga smoke,
conversation.
nigga.
They try to have a conversation.
Right.
As intense.
Hold on, nigga. Fuck you think this is? You trying to get lit, nigga? Don't you got money in your pocket? Oh, ain't enough? All right, I'm gonna see you on the block then, homie.
You see how aggressive they talk? You ain't getting shit. I'm not giving you no fucking money.
Right.
Go back to your fucking post.
Right. Now you
That's
know it's
not
a problem.
happening today.
Nigga, you said what? You need more money. Man, Pop, who wanna make the money this nigga was just making?
Who wanna make this? That's a fact. That's today.
Who wanna make it?
They had, like, you have conversations as uncomfortable as they can be, as embarrassed as you are.
Even back in the day in elementary school when you was about to fight, y'all would at least stand shoulder to shoulder and go on a circle for a couple minutes.
You talk about it like, yo, swing first.
You hit me first.
Swing first. No, you swing first.
Niggas started swinging first, and the niggas like, all right, this nigga fight.
You ever booed?
Time to get the ratchet.
You ever booed a school fight? Like, you know when they put their dukes up, they just start walking around each other?
Yeah, the girls used to do that a lot, actually.
Like, if y'all don't swing, you don't hit each other.
I'm going to class.
Hey, let's get out of here, man.
I'm going to class. These bitches ain't about to fight.
Fight up, and everybody's surrounding them. So now it's like a whole crowd of people, but they not doing nothing.
Now they really don't want to fight because everybody paid attention. It's too hot now.
Yep, because people don't want to lose. Yep, that's exactly how that it goes.
The streets
man.
is gonna be the streets either way, though, man. You just gotta try to be mindful where you at and who you with, bro. That's the best you can do, man. Me, I choose to stay away from niggas totally. You won't catch me in my own house shooting dice at 2 a.m.
Okay, but that's my point with the J Prince's guys, right? You saying that like today, we're all targets, cool. Stay away from it. You don't even have to be around none of that stuff, fam. You're rich.
I'm good.
You can be just enjoying life in Miami.
I want to
like
gamble.
everybody else does.
I ain't shoot. If I want to shoot dice, I'm legit gonna go to the casino. It's like, what the fuck? Craps, nigga. I'm not playing. Nah, just
people are too competitive, fam. You can shoot dice with your friends and get heated.
Not even competitive, man. Niggas is bitches, bro. Niggas just get to talking and at a competitive atmosphere, and next thing you know, it's turning into something that ain't supposed to be, bro. Like, man, this is why I don't do shit that even puts me in a scenario for shit to get hot, bro. I'm prevention before protection. Before I feel like I gotta pull out a strap and shoot a nigga, I'm gonna analyze the scene to see if I even feel safe in this motherfucker to begin with. If some shit feel off or some shit look weird, I'm out. So ASAP. Hey man, I'm about to bounce. Damn, you just got here. Yeah, I'm just leaving too.
I was telling my girl last night, like my personality, like I'm not the type to show my personality when I step into a scene. If it's a lot of people there I don't know, I got to figure out who's here. That's me. Like, I'm not the type to go like, yo, I'm here, what's good? Like, I'll walk in there. Quiet.
I'm only saying what's up to who I see and I know.
Who I know.
What's good, bro.
And I'm quiet. Like, and until I figure out what's happening. If I feel like you cool, then I might, you know what I'm saying, open up.
If I walk in and I know everybody, then I'm like that.
Yeah, if I know everybody, cool.
Yeah,
but if I don't know you, if you invite me, like, don't invite me somewhere where I just know you. I'm gonna be uncomfortable. Like, I've told people, nah,
I'm not even going.
I ain't going to that.
You probably won't go.
If I just know you, more than likely, I don't want to go. Because I'm not going to just be warmy and fuzzy to people I don't know.
And also, man, I don't like when motherfuckers be having like inside jokes and shit. They sitting there laughing. You don't know what the fuck going on. They probably talk about the time he hit it or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They sitting there laughing. You know what Drake said? And I know them type of hugs. Nah, bitch. nah.
I know them type of hugs.
Not in my presence. Nah, I'm about to clip both of y'all.
You definitely don't want to be the guy who gets invited to a
shindig
that
all was the old rendezvous.
Right. These are now best friends, but they had sex back in the day.
Right. Nah. Let me out of that. Bitch ain't getting no jokes off on me. That's in two homeboys that know what the deal was over there having a little jokes. Look at this nigga. You don't even know how nasty that bitch is.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
because you know how remember back in the day. Back in the day.
Bro, that shit only had nothing to do with nothing. But bitch don't want to hear that shit, man. Though.
And I be hating that on the reverse side too. Like, bro, I don't care. Don't tell me nothing. Come to me, yo. You see her right there? I used to hit that like 5 years ago.
5 years, bro. Care, move on, bro.
I do not care.
You still stuck 5 years ago?
Yeah. Do you miss her? Do you miss her or
I
what?
bet she don't even think about your ass. You sit here and talk about bragging about the shit 5 years ago.
Yo, do women actually reminisce though? I don't think they go. I don't think they go back, fam. I think they're hung up on the person that they're dealing with. I think it's men who be like, I remember you. I remember you.
Oh, remember me? Kenneth from Connecticut.
I don't think women be, interested in going backward because they be too committed to what's going on now.
I don't know, man. I know one thing though. You give a lot of women a lot of credit that they don't deserve.
Do I?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, I could be wrong.
Yeah, man. Listen,
because it's only the men that do it to me. Like, I remember this one. Like, I don't
just as capable as niggas is. Women is just as capable.
They are like women. Okay, like women will wait till they guy.
There's a certain type of woman that might not, but women overall, I'm not going that far.
Women might wait till their guy acts up for them to let loose, right? But most women are committed to the one person, right?
Yeah, but you're human though, man, and you got a brain that you can't always control sometimes. Sometimes thoughts hit you.
As far as men go?
Women, too. Your brain is the same. Your brain is the same. You got thoughts, you got chambers and memories and shit.
There are thoughts beyond.
That shit that you could watch on TV that could spark, oh shit, remember that one time they had me on the balcony too?
But their thoughts be of what you're doing or what you're not doing for them, not nobody else.
Man, who says who? You saying a lot of psychological shit.
I'm saying
I want them to see the paperwork.
I'm saying from the people that I've been around, I've seen the energy. Like when you get around your male friends, what is the male friends most likely want to talk about? Oh shit.
You don't think women do that too when they hook up and have their old girls' nights in their pajamas and coochie cookies?
No, they're talking about right now, girl.
Bro, are you serious?
Yeah.
And when that bitch talking shit about you with her homegirls about that bullshit you did, the homegirl going, you should have stayed with that nigga Tyrone instead of this dusty nigga. I wonder what Tyrone doing today. I should call his ass right now. That's how mad I am. Yeah, man, listen. You go right ahead.
That's how I go.
You go right ahead. Yeah, they doing it. Yeah, they doing it. Hell no. If niggas is doing it, women is, especially today, nigga. Especially today.
Mm-hmm. I don't put it past. I'm just saying,
You just did.
But before, like I've always said, even though I might say all, I don't mean all. Just it's how I talk, man.
Nah.
There's always some exceptions to the rules. That's just life.
Yeah.
Not all men want to talk about old things. Not all women focus on what's present. That's
don't talk to me. If I talk about something old, let me bring it up. Don't come to me bringing up something old. Hey, what your ex doing? What the fuck do you care?
Somebody just randomly ask you what your ex doing?
And I'm just saying, it's never happened to me, but I'm just hypothetically. You don't get to ask me about my old days. And Yo, you talk to why? You talk to her, nigga? What the fuck you ask me about that for? I ain't talking about that shit.
I think some of my replies be about why are you asking me that? Why are you being nosy? What's that got to do with anything?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like, hey, yo,
I don't give a fuck. You just got finished talking to her. You told her it was here. You got to act like, what the fuck?
Because now I got questions.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, why you just randomly asking me a question? That could be for anybody. Like,
exactly.
Like, why are you asking me that? That's just always going to be because if we're not even in that energy, we're not in that realm. If we're doing something totally different, if it's from left, why are you asking me that? I don't care what it is. It could be something so simple.
10 minutes.
Why are you asking me that? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm good. Don't ask you like nobody you don't see me with.
Hey, you want to talk about the Kyrie Irving situation real quick?
I can't really say too much, honestly, because I haven't really been paying attention to what's going on. I just know that some shit that he posted on Instagram got him suspended, and they want him to do this unnecessary ass shit to get back on the team. I mean, I think it's bullshit what they asked him to do. I ain't never heard no athlete that have to go down the checklist to get back on. Usually just get fined and he ass is back on the next game.
Yeah, they going too far for the boy.
But somebody has it out for Kyrie, apparently. But honestly, sometimes Kyrie don't really help himself too much, really, with some of the way he behaves. Like last season, missing all that time or whatever, and being
because of the vaccine
or whatever, which ended up proving not even now everybody's just playing and everybody's not vaccinated. So it's like he was right in hindsight, but I don't know. I think people just really have an issue with him taking a stance on things and him being his own man. He's just not like a league representative. He doesn't fit the mold of what the NBA would like him to represent. He's not a Chris Paul or a LeBron James or none of that type shit. He's Kyrie fucking Irving. He like, nah, I don't like that, and our people shouldn't have to do this. And he has his own beliefs that the league clearly has issues with, bro. They want him to be a shell of himself and not be as expressive and speak on the things that he talks about.
The one thing that I think Kyrie Irving is struggling with is, and it might not be a bad thing, because I don't want to put this on Kyrie Irving, but I think you might have hit on it a little bit without saying it, but he's not media trained. A lot of the greats are media trained. And
no, I think he is media trained. I just think he doesn't follow the script. Like he can sit in front of a microphone, articulate himself, and say what he needs to say. You know what I'm saying? Eloquently and articulately, but
see, that's different.
Again, he just doesn't follow the script. Oh, we shouldn't do this to people, and like he says what's real.
But that's media trained. Kyrie Irving is a smart man. He's smart and articulate. That's
I'm saying, but he also hasn't always been this outspoken either. There was a time period where he wasn't this guy where he would say what he wanted.
That's not media trained. Media trained is, are you anti-Semitic? No, I'm not. I don't believe in that. He didn't say that. That's media trained. Media trained is telling the people what they want to hear. That's why when he asked LeBron James, what do you think? I think Kyrie's wrong. That's not really how he thinks, probably.
I understand. I slightly disagree, but I understand what you're saying.
He's articulate. Like, Kyrie is smart.
Like, some people don't know how to talk.
Some people don't know how to talk.
At all.
That's not media training. Some people just don't know how to talk.
Think that is media training, too.
That's not media
training. That's a part of it. It can also be what you're saying and also teaching niggas literally how to sit in front of the camera and answer questions. What words to say. How to flow the sentence.
So I just think Kyrie's just book smart. I just think he's smart. That's what I think. Yeah. And if he was media trained, he would have apologized when it was first brought up. Instead, he said, because this is not media training. But why you asking me that?
He didn't say it in the media, though.
You just want clickbait. Did you remember the first conversation he had with the reporter? Mm-mm. You just want clickbait. Why you asking me that? It was not in these words, but he was going back and forth with the guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, just another whatever. That's not media trained. He's just going off the rip. Media trained is I made a mistake. I didn't even watch the documentary.
I don't think it has nothing to do with being media trained. Honestly, I just think that man is saying how he feels. It's not about being media trained. That's like the whole thing. That's why he probably stand up against is being trained. Like, I'm not trained. Like, I'm a grown man with my own thoughts and opinions. I'm speaking how I feel. You're not training me. I'm not here for y'all for you to tell me how to talk. I'm a grown ass man.
That's not media trained.
And that's how I speak.
And I don't see nothing wrong with that. But I think we're seeing it. If you don't tell the media, like the media can destroy you. That's what I'm getting at. Mm-hmm. If you don't give the media what they want to hear, think about it. How many times at halftime when they interview a basketball player, hey, you're playing good. What's going on? I'm more aggressive. We got to hear the same bullshit for 82 games with these players.
Because the media is fucking dumb too. But like, imagine being a player and you get asked the same question every game.
You have to answer it. That's what I'm saying. You have to answer it.
And that's why you get hit with the shit that you get hit with. I was tired. Oh, they had a good game. You know, they went on a run and we didn't recover. Like, but I'm tired. I'm trying to get the fuck back in the locker room.
Who says that? You would say that. That would be the problem.
No. It's plenty of players in the league that do.
And and something happens to them.
Yeah.
On time. You get what I'm saying? Like, in due time, you either get fined for cursing or it's a comedy skit and people might like you.
I'm not. You get Marshawn Lynch, prime example. Marshawn Lynch is a prime example. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
That's a fact. And he retired, but he retired not too long after that.
Yeah, well, he was at the end of his career anyway.
Exactly. If he was doing that in the beginning,
he wanted to.
They would have made.
If it was anybody that probably would have did it, he could have. And it's always athletes that slip through the cracks and do shit that's always like off the page.
But Marshawn Lynch is a great example. He waited till he was damn near on his last leg. He didn't care. He wanted to leave. Like, he wasn't staying too much longer. But the thing is, I'm only here so don't get fined. It was a success. Sometimes when it's a success,
because he didn't go off the rails. Like, he didn't do anything. He didn't say nothing nuts.
He didn't offend nobody.
Yeah, but Kyrie, I'm just here not to get fined.
But Kyrie allegedly offended people.
But also it has. I think it's more so with it literally just being him. And the way that the league has and the media has painted this picture of him. So now everything that he does is kind of like, I told you about him.
He's a target. Yeah, I told you about him. Target. I'm not saying he's not, because this laundry list of things that I think that he's on his way back to the game. I think he was suspended for 5 games, but I think he's been like 7 games. But it is what it is, man. See Kyrie get back on it.
It's dumb, bro. It's dumb. They just continue to keep their foot on this man's neck. They didn't like him not taking the vaccine last season just to allow players to play without it. And, now it's this. He can't have his thoughts on anti-Semitism or Semitic, whatever the fuck that dumbass word is that I never heard of before all this shit started happening anyway.
All right, man. Well, listen, man, we got to get up out of here, man. Episode 200 of the podcast.
200, man. Holla at your boys.
Let me see if this is the right button. Yes, it is.
Here to the microphone.
Episode 200 of the podcast, brothers. We out.